And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Remsen Softball Field for tonight's regional semifinal. Tonight, the visitors on the scoreboard will be the Trinity Christian Tigers against the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Trinity Christian enters tonight's contest with a 13-13 record, making it to the regional semifinals. And the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks entered tonight's contest with a 23-1 record. Therefore, them being the host, the Hawks being the host team because of the higher seed. And looking forward, the regional final will be this Monday, July 10th, at the higher seed. So if St. Mary's wins, they are the higher seed, and they would play the winner of Logan Magnolia or River Valley. And they're playing, I believe, tonight then also at River Valley. Now for the starting lineups, as you can see, the coaches and umpires are meeting for the pregame for the Trinity Christian Tigers under the head coach of Dave Van Egndub, assisted by Mike DeJager, Caitlin Kelleringa, and Audrey Meyer. Leading off and playing center field for the Tigers is Kirsten Brummel. At shortstop and batting second is Micaiah DeJager. Catching tonight for the Tigers, batting third is Kiana Heinen. At first base, batting fourth is Avery Van Manen. At second base tonight is Madeline Viss batting fifth. The designated player tonight, batting sixth, is Allison Moy. In left field tonight is Julia Van Manen, batting in the seventh hole. Batting eighth is the pitcher, Mesa Cleveringa. Batting ninth is the third baseman, Karin Eiten Bogard. And the right fielder, who the DP is DPing for, is Renee DeBoer. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks are going to be under the direction of head coach Monty Harpenow, assisted by Jackie Tenniger, and Cole Nelson, and Jeremy Bunkers. The Hawks will lead off with center fielder Claire Schrader. Catching tonight is the second batter, number 3, Maya Bunkers. In left field tonight, batting third is J.C. Holman. At second base and in the cleanup spot is Hallie Gallus. In the circle tonight will be Marina Cronin, batting in the 5 hole. At third base, in the 6th spot, is Octavia Gallus. At shortstop, in the 7th hole, is number 2, Hallie Bunkers. In right field, batting 8th, is Grayson Schrader. And batting 9th and playing third base is Grace Gallus. Umpires for tonight's regional semifinal are Steve Hauge, Tracy Bader, and Trevor Case.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Micaiah DeJager.
And as I mentioned before, the winner of tonight's game will advance to the regional final at a site to be determined, but it will go to the higher seed. So if St. Mary's does happen to win, they will host. If they lose, I believe, and River Valley wins, it would be down in Correctionville. And if Logan Magnolia wins, it would be in Logan, I believe. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it as we go through the starting lineups then, and then we'll have the national anthem and we'll be ready to play ball.
And rounding out the order for the Tigers will be the third baseman, number 5.
This is going to be a double dip tonight. We have a softball game here at 5 o'clock and a baseball game of the Hawks versus Alta Aurelia Warriors will follow at 7 o'clock. So both brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. So again, thank them and thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this game.
Leading off, the center fielder, number 16, player Schrader. Batting second and catching, number 3, Maya Bunkers. Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, J.C. Holman. Batting fourth, playing second base, number 24, Hallie Gallus. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 7, Marina Cronin. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 2, Hallie Bunkers. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10, Grayson Schrader. Rounding out the order for the Hawks will be the first baseman, number 26, Grace Gallus. The Hawks are coached by head coach Monty Harpana, assisted by Jackie Tenniger, Ann Cole Nelson, and Jeremy Bunkers. Our umpires for tonight, assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, are Steve Hoggy, Tracy Bader, and Trevor Case. Now we would ask that you would please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah, we're going to get ready to play some ball here. Should mention that Trinity Christian hails from Hull, Iowa, the town that has 3 high schools in it. Hull Western Christian, Boyden Hall, and of course Trinity Christian. It's kind of unique for a town that size to have 3 high schools in it. As I mentioned, Marina Cronin will be on the, not on the bump, that's the mound. This is in the circle tonight, as usual, for the tournament game. Hawk girls are trying to get to their 3rd consecutive state tournament berth in Fort Dodge. And the boys will try to work their way to their 8th consecutive one tonight when we go over there at 7 o'clock.
Leading off the top of the first inning.
And here we go now. Kirsten Brummel, center fielder. And first pitch of the game. Ball's low. And pitch. Sails high and outside. 2-0. Ball outside. Three 0 the count. And ball inside. 4-pitch walk.
Rummel walks to lead off the game, bringing up the shortstop, number 2, Micaiah Dieger.
Kind of what you don't want to do, the leadoff batter of the game, but it just needs to warm up a little bit. And beautiful late afternoon game here in Remsen. Gently bunt down. Oh, and play was made at third base. The throw was low.
Dieger is safe at first on the air.
It was scooped up, but it wasn't controlled by Grace Gallus. So runners at first and second.
14,
So that'll be
Heinen.
an error on third baseman. Put runners at first and second with nobody out. That was Micaiah Dieger. This is Kiana Heinen. And the pitch sails outside. 1-0. And the pitch, swing and a miss. One. Ball eluded Marina just for a second, but nobody advanced. And the 1-1 pitch. Ball outside. Two and one, the count. And the pitch. Inside. 3-1. Marina not quite as sharp here in the first inning. Falls behind in the count 3-1. Number 3 hitter, Kiana Heinen. And the pitch. He called on a check swing for strike 2. Full count, nobody out. Runners at first and second for the Tigers. Kind of rough start for the Hawks. A walk and an error has put runners at first and second. And the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. There's the strikeout. Big strikeout.
Cronin strikes out Heinen for out number 1. Now batting will be the first baseman, number 12, Avery Van Manen.
Cleanup hitter tonight for the Tigers, Avery Van Manen, first baseman. And the pitch, strike 1. That was a good pitch on the low outside corner. And the pitch. Foul off down the right field line. Well into foul territory. Up big now, 0-2. And the pitch. Change up way ahead of it. Another big strikeout for Marina Cronin.
Cronin strikes out Van Manen for out number 2. Now batting will be the second baseman, number 16, Madeline Viss.
Boy, get out of this inning. Be huge momentum. Madeline Viss, second baseman. Batting in the 5-hole. And the pitch. There it is. Again, perfect location. Can't do with it much with that. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Blocked by Maya Bunkers. 1-1. And a pitch, swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. Get out of this inning. Be huge for the Hawks. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup again. Throw down to first base and the third out. 3 strikeouts come back with.
For the third out of the inning. In the top of the first, the Tigers scored no runs.
So after a walk and an error to put runners at first and second, Marina Corona answers back with 3 consecutive strikeouts. So no runs, no hits, and 2 left on as we will break away and visit our sponsors. I can find
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field with Claire Schrader leading it off. Tries a little slap bunt, slap swing, heads back into the screen. This is Jim Wesselman with Fuller Digital Solutions, bringing you this softball game first, followed by the baseball game. Low and away for 1-1 count. Baseball game slated to start at 7. And the 1-1 pitch. And tapped to the second baseman. And called out at first base.
Schrader grounds out to the second baseman. This for
4-3 on that put out. Claire does get that down that line very quickly. Very close play. Maya Bunker right between the legs of the pitcher. Right through the wickets.
Bunker single brings up the left fielder, number 30, J.C. Holman.
So with one out, Maya Bunker singles. Brings up to the plate, J.C. Holman. Getting the signs from Coach Monty Harpenow in the third base coach's box. And the pitch. Ball sails outside, throw down, and Maya slides and pops up for a stolen base. 1-0 the count. And the pitch stays low. 2-0.
You hit my leg.
Oh, sorry.
The 2-0 pitch. Called strike one. And drive out to right field, and catch is made. Bluffed by Maya Bunkers and cut off by the pitcher.
Holman flies out to the right fielder, DeBoer, for out number 2. Now batting will be the second baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
So the fly out to the right fielder for the second out brings up Hallie Gallus. Cleanup hitter. She takes a hack at the first one, fouls it straight back. And the pitch stays outside. Bunkers steals third. One to count. First score, 60 feet away. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Good spot for that pitch. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Tapped. Foul ball, foul ball. And the pitch. Right in on the hands, but it's going to scoot through the infield for an RBI single.
Single by Gallus drives in.
She got sawed off on the hands.
Now batting will be the pitcher, number 7, Marina Cronin.
But got enough of it to send it right between the first baseman and second baseman. So RBI single by Hallie Gallus puts the Hawks on the board, 1-0. And a strike called on. And play at first base, but nothing doing there. Marina Cronin takes a called strike one. And the pitch. There's a drive out to right field and right center. They got it played just perfectly. Right field is completely wide open, but they put the right fielder over towards right center. It's exactly where she hit it. So 1 run on 2 hits and 1 runner left on. As we go to the...
For the Tigers will be Moy, Van Manen, and Cleveringa.
Go to the top of the second after these commercial messages.
Internet leads to a next-level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field with the first pitch of the top of the second inning to Allison Moy, the DP, designated player for the Tigers. Takes a called strike one. Too high, 1-1. And the pitch right down Broadway. 2-1 the count. And changeup stays far out. 2-2. And the pitch, fouled straight back. And the 2-2 pitch, fouled back. Do it again. And the changeup got her. That's a very
Cronin strikes out Moy.
effective pitch. So that's 4 consecutive strikeouts.
Julia Van Manen.
Julia Van Manen, the left fielder, comes to the plate with 1 out. Top of the second inning. Ball stays inside. The 1-0 pitch. Strike. Good location for that. Middle of the plate, but down on the knees. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good movement on that one to the outside. 1-2. And the pitch. Just low. 2-2. And the pitch. Stays in. Full count. And the pitch, right down Broadway. Called, third strike.
Cronin strikes out Van Manen for out number 2.
That was a looking one, so
Mesa Cleveringa.
2 outs. The pitcher tonight, Mesa Cleveringa. She is the number 8 hitter. And the pitch. Called a ball. One 1-0 pitch, and that one sails outside, but she swings at it 1-1. It looks like a curveball. It breaks out away from a right-handed batter. 1-1 count, 2 outs, nobody on for the Tigers. Top of the second, swing and a miss, fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's the changeup again. A looking strike 3. So 6 consecutive strikeouts for Marina Cronin after kind of a rocky start. And we will move to the bottom of the second inning and be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And welcome back to the bottom of the second inning with Octavia Gallus coming to the plate. Number 6 hitter for the Hawks. Hawks leading in the bottom of the second, 1-0. There's a tap down third base, but rolls foul. And the pitch. Oh, that attempted to change up there. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. There's a rip right past the second baseman. And out to right field, but the right fielder tried to make a play at first base.
Gallus single will bring up shortstop number 2, Hallie Bunkers.
So the Hawks collect their 3rd hit of the game. Leadoff single by Octavia Gallus. Hallie Bunkers comes to the plate now. Number 7 hitter, shortstop. Oh, good cut at that one. Fouls it back to the screen.
That's okay.
0-1 to count to Hallie Bunkers. And the pitch stays outside. Again, if the Hawks could wait on a pitch and take it to right field, run forever. Ball inside. Snap throw down first. Everybody safe. Two-one pitch. Laced right up the middle. For base hit. You don't want to overrun the base too much.
Single by Bunkers.
So the 4th hit collected by the Hawks results in runners at first and second with nobody out. And Grayson Schrader comes to the plate. Now the right fielder will move back into a more normal position with the and the pitch. Called strike 1. Oh, 1 to count. Runners at first and second for the Hawks. And the pitch. Nice bunt. Laid it down. And nice play by the third baseman. But Grayson gets the job done with the sacrifice bunt for the first out. Runners advance to second and third.
26, Grace Gallus.
And Grace Gallus comes to the plate. First baseman. Two runners in scoring position now. And lofted to right field, and nice grab by the fan. Again, that right fielder playing in right center, and center fielder more into left center. Ooh, good cut by Grace, just missed it. 0-2. Look for something to put on the other side of the field for, there it is. Perfect. Nice ground out, productive ground out for Grace Gallus for the second out of the inning.
Out to the second baseman for out number 2.
But it does drive in a run, so an RBI ground out.
Now batting will be the center fielder, number 16, Claire Schrader.
Brings top of the order. Okay. Ball 1. So Hawks lead 2-0. And the pitch stays low and out. Okay, 2-0, runner at third base with 2 outs. And there's a little pop-up right to the second baseman for the third out of the inning. But the Hawks score 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left on base.
In the bottom of the second,
after 2 complete, Remsen St. Mary's 2 and Trinity Christian Tigers 0. And we'll be back after these commercial messages from our sponsors.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
And back at Remsen softball field with the top of the third inning we're moving to.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Tigers.
And for the Tigers coming up,
will be the third baseman, number 5, Karin Eitenbogard.
Number 9 hitter, Karin Eitenbogard. Third baseman for the Tigers. And we'll change up bounces for ball 1. And the pitch, laced to the first base dugout that houses the Tigers. There's a little gap that ball could have got through, but I think it hit the top of the dugout. 1-1 count. And the pitch. High fastball inside. 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like a little change of pace there too. 2-2. And the pitch, sails high and out. Full count. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Cronin strikes out Eitenbogard for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, the center fielder, number 6.
So after
Brummel.
A walk and an error to begin the first, Marina Cronin's come back with 7 consecutive strikeouts. Now, top of the order, Kirsten Brummel, who walked and called strike 1. She walked and advanced to second on that error by the Hawks. But nothing since that point. Swing and fouled it straight back to the screen. 0-2. Way up in the count. Might see a change up here. And the pitch. Nope. Stays up. Well, yeah, I think it was. 1-2. And the pitch, right on the outside corner. 2 outs.
Cronin strikes out Brummel for out number 2.
8th consecutive strikeout now, and that one was of the looking variety. Micaiah DeJager reached on that error in the first inning. And the pitch, sails high. And the pitch right down Broadway. 1-1. And ball stays low. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch swings right through it. 2-2. As I mentioned earlier, it's a beautiful day. You're 74 degrees. Gentle breeze coming from the north, kind of the northwest. And ground ball fielded by Grace Gallus, and nice toss over to Marina Cronin for out number 3.
Dieger grounds out to the third baseman, Gallus.
So moving to the bottom of the third inning, we got no runs on no hits,
the Tigers score no runs,
and nobody left on.
No runners on base. Two up in the bottom.
And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
And Gallus.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field. This is Jim Westman with Fuller Digital Solutions. As the Tigers finish up their between innings warm-up.
Third inning for the Hawks will be the catcher. Number 3,
And we have leading off for the Hawks, number 2 batter, Maya Bunkers. She singled, stole second and third, and scored in that first inning for the first run of the game. There's strike 1. And the pitch, and she tried to take it to right field. Falls behind 0-2. And the pitch stays low, drops in the dirt. 1-2. Hawks looking to pad that lead a little bit with 2-0 lead, and changeout. Hung on to that one a little too long. So 2-2 pitch. Stays low, full count. Makes a huge difference getting that leadoff person on. You can do a lot of different things. Bunt, hit and run. And there's a drive down the right field line. And home run, line drive home run. Line drive, that was roped 180 down the line and
home run,
rode about 210 maybe.
Now batting will be
That's the way you pad that lead then.
J.C. Holman.
I didn't know if it was going to be high enough to clear. But that was a rope by Maya Bunkers. J.C. Holman now comes to the plate. Maybe that'll jumpstart the Hawks a little bit more. Ball 1.
Of course. My father's
And ball 2. And the pitch stays high. 3-0. And the pitch Stays outside.
Holman walks, bringing up the second baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
So with the walk, start off the inning again. We'll say we got the leadoff hitter on with the walk. Hallie Gallus comes to the plate after the solo home run by Maya Bunkers. Ball outside. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. Might have a runner going here.
The next one's New Delusion Unlocked.
And she stays put. Strike 2 called. And sawed her off. Play made by the first baseman. 3 unassisted for the first out. But it does move the runner up into scoring position.
Bringing up the pitcher.
Comes up Marina Cronin. She flew out to the right fielder. Right center fielder in this case. So it was 1 out and runner at second base. And ball 1.
Right after you talk.
Early it was tight.
And the pitch. Strike inside corner. 1-1. And the pitch, ripped down third base. Coach Monty Harpinell makes a nice play. 1-2. And foul ball. And the pitch stays in. 2-2. 1 out, J.C. Holman at second base. And the pitch. Little nub off the end of the bat, and second baseman runs it down for the second out.
Cronin flies out to the second baseman. This for the second out of the inning. Now batting will be the third baseman.
Looks like the Hawks are trying to take it to right field, just not getting that pitch that they could drive, getting underneath it a little bit. Tavia Gallus comes to the plate. She singled and scored in the second. There's a nice rip. Again, to right field side. Oh, 1 to count. Still that runner at second base. Hawks do have 1 run in. There's a 1 hopper to the shortstop, and she makes the play to the first baseman. For the third out of the inning.
For the third out of the inning.
And
bottom of the third, the Hawks score 1 run.
They do score 1 run on 1 hit, the home run, and 1 runner left on. And we will be back after these messages.
2 up for the Tigers in the top of the 4th will be Heinen, Van Manen, and this.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home. Whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home, regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. And outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
And back here at Remsen softball
Leading
field.
off the top of the fourth inning, the catcher, number 14, Kiana Heinen.
In the top of the fourth inning, we have Kiana Heinen coming to the plate. And swing foul tip. She was the first strikeout victim of 8 consecutive strikeouts by Cronin until a ground out from first to pitcher. That foul ball called. Very close. 0-2 the count. And the pitch stays outside. Good waist pitch. And the pitch. Yes, she did. Play has to be made at first, and nice play. Bunkers to Gallus for the first out.
For the first out of the inning. Now batting will be the first baseman, number 12, Avery Van Manen.
Avery Van Manen comes to the plate. She struck out her first appearance. And the pitch, high fastball. She takes a hack at it. Comes up empty, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch swing, that was a fastball. First one was more of a changeup. 0-2.
Were you batting practice yesterday?
And the pitch. Comebacker, one hop to Marina Cronin, tosses to Grace Gallus
Van Manen grounds out to the
for the
pitcher,
second
Cronin,
out.
number 2. Now batting will be the second baseman, number 16, Madeline Viss.
Madeline Viss comes to the plate now with 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tigers. And the pitch. Ground ball. Fielded backhand by Octavia Gallus, but in foul territory. 0-1.
Spin some big curveballs.
And the pitch. Strike 2 on a little changeup. Just kind of froze her. The 0-2 pitch. Fouls it. Do it over again. Oh, 2 pitch. Ooh, nice one hopper. And nice play. Hallie Bunkers. 6-3 for that put out for the third out. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on for the Tigers as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. And again, back after these messages from our sponsors.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
And back here at Remsen softball field, as Hallie Bunker is just grounded out the third baseman for the first out. 5-3 in your scorebook.
Grayson Schrader.
Really not very much base traffic for either team. Not very many runners left on. As Grayson Schrader takes the first pitch as a ball. She had a perfect sacrifice bunt the first time up. And there's her drive. She pops it up. Pitcher calls it and grabs it for the second out.
Schrader flies out to the pitcher, Cleveringa, for out number 2. Now batting will be the first baseman, number 26, Grace Gallus.
So two quick outs, and Grace Gallus comes to the plate. She had an RBI ground out, and there's the one down the right. Ooh, just foul. That's the place to go. Get on your horse and maybe leg out a triple on that. As I mentioned, she had an RBI ground out her first time up for the second run of the game. Hawks leading by a score of 3-0, and inside pitch. 1-1. There's right between the legs again of the pitcher. That's
single by Gallus.
2 hits that have gone right between her legs.
Center fielder, number 16, Claire Schrader.
So a 2-out single as the Hawks gather their 6th hit. Brings to the plate, top of the order, Claire Schrader. Now they have the right fielder in the normal spot with the left-handed batter up.
What?
0-1 the count on the foul ball. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. 1-1. And a little tap back to the pitcher. Pitcher makes the throw over to first base, 1-3.
Schrader grounds out to the pitcher, Cleveringa, for
Needs a little bit away from one of the fielders, but no runs on 1 hit and 1 left on for the Hawks.
After 4 complete,
And
St. Mary's 3, Trinity Christian 0.
3-0 after 4 complete, and we'll be back after these messages from our sponsor.
And Cleveringa.
Healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
The designated player, number 11, Allison.
And welcome back to Remsen Softball Field with Fuller Digital Solutions. This is Jim Wesselman with the play-by-play and color commentary. As we head into the top of the 5th inning, Hawks leading by a score of 3-0. And that brings to the plate the designated player, Allison Moy. She struck out her first time up. And fouled into the screen for 1-1 count. And the pitch stays low, 2-1. Besides those first couple batters of the first inning, Marina Cronin's pretty much been on cruise. Mostly strikeouts, but a couple ground outs too along the way. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball. Oh, nice running catch by Claire Schrader. She had to come a long distance for that.
Flies out to the center fielder Schrader for out number 1. Now batting will be the left fielder, number 1, Julia Van Manen.
It's one of those instances where you don't teach speed. That just comes naturally. She came a long distance for that ball. Kind of right on the lip of the dirt and grass. And strike 1 to Julia Van Manen. She had a looking strikeout her first time up. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2, way up in the count. Can afford to run one out of the strike zone here. Maybe she'll go fishing for it. And the pitch. There's one upstairs.
Cronin strikes out
With
Van
the
Manen
strikeout,
for out number 2.
that is the 10th
Now batting will be
strikeout
the pitcher, number 4,
for Marina Cronin.
Mesa Cleveringa.
Mesa Cleveringa. Strikeout victim in the second. There's the pitch on the outside corner. 0-1 to count. And ball in the dirt, 1-1.
Post the score.
Okay, I will.
And the 1-1 pitch from Cronin. Too far out. And the pitch, too far in. 3-1. J.C. Holman out in left field, moves to left center now. Claire Schrader shading to right center. Doesn't look like they think she'll pull her. There's a swing and a miss for full count. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch, foul back, stays alive. And the pitch, swing and hung on by Maya Bunkers.
Cronin strikes out Cleveringa for out
For the
number 3.
11th strikeout for Marina Cronin.
Top of the
So
fifth.
no runs, no
Tigers
hits,
score no runs on no
nobody
hits.
left on.
No runners
As
on
we
base.
move to the bottom of the 5th and back after
2
these
up in the bottom of
messages.
the 5th for the Hawks will be Bunker.
has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Maya Bunkers with the pitch and a fair ball right down the right field line, and she is going to leg out a triple. Not hit particularly hard, but landed in the right spot with the outfield pulled.
Triple by Bunkers brings up the left fielder, number 30, J.C. Holman.
So a home run, a triple, and a single, double short of the cycle for Maya Bunkers. Led off the third with a home run, leads off the fifth with a triple. And to the plate comes J.C. Holman and called strike one. And the pitch. Right where you want to hit it. Other side of the field, and that scores the fourth run.
Ground out by Holman, drives in Bunkers. And with one out, coming to the plate will be the second baseman, number 24, Hallie Gallus.
So a ground out 4-3 by J.C. Holman. Good for an RBI for the first out also. And Hallie Gallus comes to the plate. Ball sails high for ball one. Ball stays low for ball two. And the 2-0 pitch. Ripped shortstop, stopped it, dropped it, and still makes the play.
Gallus grounds out
nice
to the
play
shortstop,
by the
Yeager,
shortstop.
for out number 2. Now batting will be the pitcher, number 7.
So 6-3 on that put out for the second out. And Marina Cronin flew out to right field and flew out to second baseman. And a tap, slow roller shortstop, and the umpire had her safe even before the throw made there, so say it's a single.
Infield single by Cronin brings up the third baseman, number 21, Octavia Gallus.
The Hawks collect their 8th hit of the game. Thought we might have a runner here, but I think he's going to let her run. Octavia Gallus with a single and a ground out to short. And there's that rip down the right field side, but to the right side. It goes foul. Strike one. And the pitch stays low and in. Good stop by Heinen. Snap throw. Cronin has to dive back. And the pitch. There's a rip into, the gap. Center fielder almost made a nice catch. One run will score on the double by Octavia Gallus. RBI double.
Double by Gallus drives in Cronin. And with 2 outs coming to the plate will be the shortstop, number 2, Hallie.
So the 9th hit results in the 5th run. And Hallie Bunkers comes to the plate. Single and ground out. And going to have a little conference on the mound. So Hawks lead by a score of 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. The center fielder, she went a long distance to try to catch that ball and just a little bit off the outstretched glove. Octavia Gallus with 2 hits, a single and a double. Oh, Hallie Bunkers looking to drive her in. Again, that right field is a clear pasture out there. And the pitch outside. And the 1-0. There's a rip right up the middle. Octavia Gallus coming around. There's going to be a play at the plate. No, she is safe underneath the tag for the 6th run and the 10th hit.
RBI single by Bunkers drives in Gallus. And now batting
single by Bunkers for the RBI, and she advances to second base on the throw from the center fielder. Grayson Schrader now comes to the plate. 6 runs in for the Hawks. And the pitch. A little tap right out in front of the plate, and Grayson's going to beat that out. Oh, and kind of an ill-advised. We got a run down in between third, and there's a tag. But Grayson beats out an infield single, and Hallie caught between, I think the third baseman made the tag out for the 3rd out. But the Hawks played 2 more for a 6-0 lead on 3 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, 5 hits and 1 left on for that inning. It's a good productive inning.
Will be Iten Bogard, Brummel, and
we will come back after these messages from our sponsors.
Big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Bogard.
And back at Remsen Softball Field with Fuller Digital Solutions, this is Jim Wesselman. And we'll move to the top of the 6th inning with the Hawks leading by a score of 6-0, and Karen Iten Bogard. Oh, and there is the first hit for the Tigers. A little pop-up bunt right in front of, between the catcher and the pitcher, and Cronin tried to make the diving catch, but it fell right in front of her. So the first hit of the game for the Tigers. And the pitch, and tries to steal, and gunned at second base. Nice throw by Maya Bunkers to sister Hallie Bunkers. So 2-6 on that put out for the first out. So that one single, first hit, is erased. It makes it a 1-1 count then on Kirsten Brummel. She walked and struck out. And swing and a miss. One, two. And the pitch, right down the middle. Didn't think he was going to call that, but for the 11th strikeout then of the game.
Now batting will be the shortstop, number 2,
by Cronin.
Yeager.
Micaiah Dieger comes to the plate now. She reached on an error and grounded out. First baseman to the pitcher covering. Correct myself, that was the 12th strikeout for Cronin. 2-0 the count on Dieger. And the pitch stays inside. 3-0. And called strike one. 31 now the count. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Hawks leading by a score of 6-0. And the pitch, called strike 2. Full count. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss for the 13th strikeout.
Cronin strikes out Dieger for the 3rd out of the inning.
So, no runs on 1 hit, first hit, and nobody left on.
Base.
As we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we'll be back after these messages.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. And enjoy the game.
And Jim Westman back at Remsen softball field for the bottom of the 6th inning with Grace Gallus leading off. Ground out RBI and a single. And takes ball 1. And ground ball, shortstop, over to first. 1 out.
Gallus grounds out to the shortstop Dieger for out number 1.
Dieger's made some nice plays at shortstop tonight, this afternoon.
Claire Schrader.
Her father used to be the coach at Trinity Christian for baseball. Took over softball because they can't remember for sure if he's got 4 or 5 daughters. So Kind of switched because that's where his future is going to be. And Clear falls off a second one for 0-2 count with 1 out. Ground out, pop out, and ground out in her 3 plate appearances. And the pitch stays low. 1-2. And the pitch stays out. 2-2. Oh, that sailed right over her head. She's kind of on the move looking for that slap hit, and it came right at her. Full count. And tap back to the pitcher. She makes the play. So
Schrader grounds out to the pitcher, Cleveringa, for out number 2.
1-3 on that put out.
Now batting is
for the
catcher,
second
number
out.
3, Maya Bunkers.
Maya Bunkers comes to the plate. She's looking for a double to complete the cycle, a single, a home run, and a triple. And the pitch, and it's hit. Ooh, and the center fielder makes the catch.
Bunkers
So well hit
center fielder Brummel
for the third
number
out.
3.
So no runs, no hits, nobody left on.
At the bottom of the 6th.
As we
the
move
Hawks
to
score no
the
runs
top
on
of the
no
7th
hits,
inning.
no runners on
Last
base.
chance for
After
the
6
Tigers.
innings, St. Mary's 6,
And we'll be back
Trinity
after
Christian,
these commercial
0.
messages.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
Tigers will be the catcher. Number
And
14,
back here at
Deanna
Remsen Softball
Hyman.
Field, this is Jim Wesselman with Fuller Digital Solutions. As we move to the top of the 7th and up to the plate, Kiana Heinen, catcher, done a nice job behind the plate. She has struck out both times at the plate. One strikeout that Bunkers had to fire to Grace Gallus for the out. There's a nice pitch right on the outside corner. 1-1. Stays out. 2-1. And too far out again. 31. And there's a drive to right field. It's going to go foul and get out of the ballpark. Have to give the air to the fan on that one. Hit her right in the hands. Little leeway, though, no glove. Full count. And the pitch. Oh, yes, she did. She tried to hold up.
Cronin strikes out Heinen
So
for out number 1.
14th strikeout for Cronin.
Coming to the plate will be
For the
first
first
baseman,
out
number
of the
12,
7th.
Avery Van Manen.
With Avery Van Manen coming to the plate. And she takes ball 1. Low and away. 2-0. And fouls it off. Back to the screen, 2-1. And the pitch. Ground ball up the first base side for strike 2. 2-2 the count. And drive to center fielder. Had to move a couple steps. Was Claire Schrader and hauls it in for 2 outs.
Now batting will be the second baseman, number 16, Madeline Viss.
Madeline Viss comes to the plate with a strikeout and a ground out to short. 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Hawks leading by a score of 6-0, and ball 1. Just a reminder, we'll be bringing you the boys' game here at 7 o'clock. At the conclusion of this game, we'll haul everything to the south a little bit, a couple hundred yards. And bring you the boys' game as St. Mary's takes on the Alta Aurelia Warriors. And that would be the district final tonight to move on to sub-state then on Tuesday at a site to be determined yet. There's the strike. Three-one to count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. Ooh, really close call for a ball.
This reaches on the walk, bringing up the designated player, number 11, Allison Moy.
Second walk of the game. And looks like we're going to have be a pinch runner for the second baseman or a pinch hitter, one of the two. You're right. Looks like number 13.
Pinch runner at first base, number 13, Brooke Meyer.
Brooke Meyer, the pinch runner. As Allison Moy laces one down the first baseline, but it goes foul. Allison has struck out and flew out to center field. 0-1 to count. Hawks looking for that final out to advance to the regional final. One to count. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. And the pitch. Comebacker, and that should end it right there. 1-3 on the final putout. So no runs on no hits, one left on. And we'll be back after these with the finals after these messages.
Congratulations to the Trinity
from our
Christian
sponsors.
Tigers on an outstanding season, finishing in the regional final, or the regional semifinal. The Hawks will advance to the regional final.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
And back here at Remsen Softball Field for the recap of the game. The Hawks win by the score of 6-0 as they take their record to 24-1. And the Trinity Christian Tigers end their season at 13-14. Had a very nice game, especially early on. Marina Cronin, pitching-wise, 14 strikeouts and 2 walks and 1 hit. A little bunt pop-up that dropped right in front of her as she dove for it. And Trinity left 3 runners on, so not very much traffic. But other than the first inning where a walk and an error gave them 2 of their 3 base runners, Marina was mowing them down, and Hawks infielders were making the plays, and outfielders. The Hawks then end up with 6 runs on 10 hits and 1 error, and they left 5 people on base. So they will advance to the regional final coming this Monday, July 10th. Here at Remsen against either Logan Magnolia or River Valley. And that will be the game then to advance to Fort Dodge for the state tournament. And a little reminder again is that we'll be bringing you the boys game here in a few minutes as we go set up on the baseball field. So this is Jim Wesselman of Fuller Digital bringing you the softball game and be with you in a few minutes with the baseball game. Signing off for a couple minutes.